Hey folks, I'm gonna go out. It's Tuesday night and 10 p.m. just after 10. I'm gonna go for another night tour and I'll explain why. But we got a storm coming towards us, probably overhyped again. We will see, but we might actually get some snow. Doesn't really sound like that much. Reduced visibility and heavy snow ahead, and then you got the stories down at the bottom. 3 things to know about Ontario's incoming storm, and confidence builds for high-impact snowstorm in southern Ontario Wednesday. So our weather advisory showed up this afternoon. The winter weather travel advisory in effect. Travel will become difficult on Wednesday afternoon and evening. The hazards are local snowfall accumulations of 5 to 12 centimeters, which is not much. Reduced visibility and heavy snow. Rapidly accumulating snow is expected to make travel difficult. So 12 centimeters is like just under 6 inches. That's really not much at all. So high impact storm. But that's more than what we have been getting. So it's been a crazy day. I had 1, 2, 3, I think 4 Amazon orders. 3 of them were just small things, but they were all shipped separately. And I got them all today. 2 of them at the post office. UPS brought one, and Purelator brought one. Well, the Purelator was the last one to show up. And it was about 6 o'clock, and I checked Amazon, and it said package delivered today. Well, I didn't get it. So I looked outside, because Purelator does not, the drivers don't knock on the door anymore. They just leave the item on the step and walk away. You don't even know it's there, which drives me nuts. So I say, okay, well, I'll look outside. Outside the door, they usually leave it right beside the front door. I look and there's nothing there. I look the other side, nothing there. So I went out back, nothing at the back door, because most of the time in the winter we don't take care of the front step because there isn't really a sidewalk there. They don't plow the sidewalk in the winter. So you usually get quite a snowbank and you just don't bother with it. So we get them to deliver to the back door. So check the back door, nothing there, nothing in the mailbox. So I decided to check out front one more time. I'm thinking it's catnip. It's just catnip seeds. That's all it is in the envelope. So I think, well, maybe the wind blew it off the porch or something. So I looked over the edge. I didn't see it. I looked around, and oh, there it is, out on the sidewalk. They didn't even bring it to the door. So I did. When I went out, I went upstairs, grabbed my phone, took a picture of it. Crappy picture that my phone takes, but it's good enough to see what it is. You can see how far away from the door it is. And I had to go to the back of the house to grab my boots and go out and get it. It was frozen to the ground, so it had been there for a while. If that had been a box, it would have been gone. Somebody would, like I say, I looked out front twice. I didn't even see it. I don't even know how I noticed it. It's just this flat envelope laying in the snow. So every people seeing it probably just thought it was garbage, right? Because it's got this tiny little plastic bag of catnips inside this big paper envelope. I was pissed. I was so angry. So I called up Purelator. Before I even did that, I went online to get their phone number. I get to their website, and this is what I see. At Purelator, we go the extra mile. Apparently not that extra 10 feet, though. So I got their phone number. I called them up, and I got a really nice lady. She was very polite and understanding, and she wasn't happy that this happened. She wasn't faking it. You could tell she was genuinely concerned that this happened. So we got my tracking number and everything. She's gonna find out who it was. and why. And it's just, this can't happen. And it is not their policy to leave it looked like they just threw it out the window on the way by. That's how it looked to me. As I told her, I said, I can upload a picture to you. I can show you exactly where it was. It's out on the sidewalk out front of the house, beside the road. She was not impressed. So, but apparently they're not even supposed to leave packages without knocking. So that's what she told me. She said, that's not even right. So hopefully the changes, I doubt that'll make any difference, but hopefully it'll change something. So I was not impressed with that. But, you know, like, I had a 20-minute wait on hold with them while I was waiting to talk to somebody. I got their, oh my god, I got their automated system. Hi, I'm whoever. I'm your customer service assistant. It's a machine, right? Robot. How may I help you? I say, let me talk to a human. And I'm waiting. Okay, you want to talk to one of our representatives. Is there anything I can help you with? I said, yes, give me a human. So I got through to a human. It was that 20 minutes I was able to calm down. That kind of riled me up again. I hate friggin' talking to machines. There's no press 1 for, you know, or press 0 to talk to somebody or whatever. Just, you know, how may I help you? Oh, I hate that. So anyway, I got that settled. She asked me, you know, if the contents were okay and that, and I said, yeah, they're just catnip seeds. They'll be fine. Because I got 2. I usually I plant a package in the fall before winter, and let me try that again. The dog out back here, he pees on them, he lays on them, he walks through them. So they tend to get damaged and destroyed and flattened down and that. So I kind of, they survive. You know, most of it survives. But I just kind of keep refreshing them. Because the plants that get trampled down, they don't develop seeds, so they don't reseed themselves all that well. So I usually throw a pack of seeds in there in the fall so that it gets the new plants to come up in the winter time. And then in the spring, once they start growing, I put another pack of seeds in. And that way, by autumn, the end of autumn, they're not mature yet, so they'll still be there over winter. So all I have to do is dig through the snow, which we haven't had this year. And I got catnip in the winter time as well, because it'll survive the cold. So they're native plants anyways to North America, so they're pretty good that way. So the seeds sitting out in the cold for a little while isn't going to hurt them. So everything worked out that way. One of the other things I got, one that was brought by UPS, was I found another SJ cam. Original SJ4000. When I was looking for the other camera, like this one here, camcorder style with the flip screen, I found it. Like I said before, I search for a SJ4000, they don't come up in the listings. I go for something else and they're there. So I saw this one, that's exactly what I want. So I bought it. Well, it arrived today. That is not an SJ cam. I am not impressed. Not what I bought. So I looked at it. It's got 2 boxes inside. It's got this one here, which is, try not to damage it in case it goes back. Got all the accessories. I'm not sure what all's here. I didn't bother looking because I don't know if I'm keeping this. I'd never heard of this brand. DB Power. Camera itself. Come on. Get it out. it's actually packed in styrofoam. That's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that with the bright light shining on it. It looks like an SJ cam, but it says DB power on it. Buttons are all in the same place. On the side, on the top. Ports are the same on the side. So I'm going to try this tonight. That's why I'm going out tonight. I'm going to test it, see if it works. If it's garbage, it's going back. And I've already contacted the seller. I told him, I said, this is not what I bought. I says, I'm going to try it, and if it doesn't work, it's coming back. So what are you doing, Amazon? You used to be good. I'm getting all this crap. This is the first time I actually got something that I didn't actually buy. Wrong product. And this is going to be a pain to send back too, because this came from the States. It's stocked by Amazon, but Amazon in the U.S. I think. I don't know. I'll have to look at the listing. Actually, maybe it wasn't. Well, actually, I don't think it did come from Amazon. But it's an SJ cam. It's an SJ4000. I won't have to return it because I know it's going to work. But that's not what I got. I'm not impressed. So, like I said, it's been a crazy day. So regarding my Fujifilm, they had the batteries blow up in it. I decided to take a look last night. I want to see if the electronics inside the camera itself were okay. If I just clean the battery terminals off, I wonder if it'll work. Because I suspect, it's not going to, because like I say, the acid leaked all right through the camera body itself and came out through one of the seams. So it's not just the battery terminals that have the alkaline on them. So I went online to see, how I can clean that up. And it took me to Energizer's website. Now, when I showed that, one of my viewers, I don't remember who it was, said that Duracell will replace, I think he said Duracell will replace whatever the battery is damaged. So I just dismissed it. Well, it's Duracell. These are Energizer batteries, right? Turns out Energizer has the same policy. So when I went looking to see how to clean, it took me to Energizer website and no leaks guarantee. Even as battery technology has evolved, battery leaks are still a problem today. Many brands of batteries can still corrode and damage devices after being fully used. Energizer batteries are different. Our batteries are designed to prevent damaging leaks, or we will replace your device. So when it comes to toys, digital cameras, and other valuable devices, you can feel confident knowing you have the long-lasting power and protection you'd expect from Energizer. So it's got different types of batteries, and the first one on the list, the Energizer Max, which is what I had. Energizer will repair or replace, at our option, any device damaged by leaking from Energizer Max alkaline batteries, either during the life of the battery or within 2 years following the full use of the battery. These batteries weren't dead. Like I say, they were fairly, I don't think they're completely new, but they're fairly new when I put them in the camera, and it didn't sit that long. So, 2 years after the full use of the battery. So I'm covered. If exact replacement is not available, devices may be replaced with a product of comparable market value at the time of claim. Leaking battery and damaged device must be provided to Energizer as proof of claim. Energizer reserves the right to deny claims of damage caused by misuse or modification of the batteries or device, neither of which took place. If you have a leaking battery, contact phone number for return instructions. I tried to call that tonight. It was past their, they don't have a 24-hour line, I guess. It was after business hours. So, it sounds promising. So in order to claim, you have to return the damaged device or send a damaged device to them as well as the faulty batteries, which I still have. I never did throw them out. They're still sitting here right where I left them. So, well, that's a plus. So I don't think there's anything else I wanted to talk about. These two things. I've never liked Purolator anyways. They have a tendency of losing things. But this here, I'm going to go out tonight. I'm going to try it in the dark first. See how it looks in the dark and see if it actually even works. Is there even a battery in it? I can tell right away. It's got a tiny, like 1.5-inch screen on the back. Maybe even 1 inch. It's a very tiny screen. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, there's a battery in it. It's obviously not charged, so I can't even turn it on at the moment. But that's okay. Let me get the battery door back in it. There we go. Now, once I put it on the scooter, then... No, it's not going to turn on. That might be a bad sign already. Actually, let me make sure there isn't a battery protector on there to keep it from making contact until it's used. Nope. And the battery's swollen already. That's not a good sign. We're on camera with a defective battery. Does it come with a second one, I wonder? I don't want to pull all this stuff out. I don't want to go through all this. Unhappy? Leave a fair Amazon product review to support us. Our friendly, timely, and hassle-free service will work hard to put a smile back on your face. Email us at our submit online question form. It's a UK company, apparently. Notes before use. 80% of customers found this guide useful. Okay. It shows how to open this and put the camera inside it. That's all it really says. How to contact us. How to write a product review. No parts list. I'm going to check. That's unbelievable. I wonder how long this has sat. The battery's swollen already. I grab one of my old cameras. And SJ cam battery is the same. Battery terminals are in the same place and the same polarity. Let's see what happens. It's turning on. Very tiny, tiny, tiny screen. It's so small. That's okay as long as it works. Resolution 1080p, 1920 by 1080. Cyclic record off. HDR. That's kind of interesting. I'll turn that on. Motion detection off. Audio on. Date stamp off. Capture mode. Okay, that'll be for pictures. Sequence. That'll be for pictures. Image size, pictures, quality. I don't know if that's for pictures or both. Sharpness, normal. White balance, auto. Color. Okay, color. ISO, auto. Exposure, 0. Face detection. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Off. Anti-shaking. It's got image stabilization built in. Quick review off. Date stamp off. Language English, obviously. Date time, I'm not going to bother setting that. Auto power off. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, I'll set it for 5 minutes. Beep sound, I'll leave that. TV mode off. Screensavers. 1 minute. Frequency 60 Hertz. Rotate off. Car mode. I'm going to leave that off for now. Oh, on-screen display mode on. License and no check. Delete. Format. Default setting and version. Okay. Format. I will put my SD cam memory card in here. And it turned off on me. Oh, why did it turn off? Put the card in and it turned off. Format. All data will be deleted. Oh, good. Slow format. Please wait, like I have a choice. While I'm waiting, let's read a book. Well, it seems to be recording. Playback. And it plays back, so it records. Alright. So, I'm going to try this and see if it works. I really don't want to have to return another item, so hopefully it's okay. This is driving me nuts. So I don't know if I had anything else, good or bad, to talk about. I don't remember anything else, so hopefully that's it. So, let's go test out my DB power camera, see how it works. Find out in the dark. Don't expect much out of the dark, I just want to see if it actually works. And see if there's any quality to it. And then tomorrow if I go out, the snow's not supposed to start till tomorrow afternoon. So, maybe I'll go out and see how it looks in the daytime. I guess we'll find out. So, anyway, that's all I got. If there's anything crazy with it, I will come back, or not come back, but I'll show you. No, maybe I can't come back because I won't know until I get in. I'll play it afterward. I'll just put text on the screen to tell you what's going on. That's it, guys.